Hello, my lovelies. I'm Roxanne, Carne, personal wardrobe stylist for women, and I transform your wardrobe and transform your life. And today I'm going to talk to you about boots. Boots for the fall. So fall is my absolutely favorite season to dress for, hands down. Although I do not like cold weather at all. I'm a November baby. I was born in November. You'd think I would like the cold. I'm from New York. You'd think I'd be used to it, but I don't like it. But I love dressing for it. And one of my favorite elements of the season in terms of styling is playing and dressing up with boots. So boots are definitely a mainstay for the fall winter season. And interestingly enough, this year there is a particular trend, a particular style of boot that is like hot, 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 hot. If you don't know what that is and you want to know what it is, be sure to check out my autumn, winter, fall trend report. I have a YouTube showing actually one of those boots, but download the entire report for free. I'll make sure I'll drop the link here for you, but it is definitely a hot trend. So check out what specific type of boot I'm talking about. But anyway, back to business. In today's video, I'm just gonna share some 4 different ways that you can style your boot for the season. So let's kick things off with look number 1. So in this particular look, I'm going for a kind of like somewhat edgy, a classic with a little twist of edge. That's kind of like, I would say for me and how I dress, kind of my favorite archetypes to blend. So I definitely have this edgier boot, but what I've done is that I styled it with this micro fishnet stocking. Ladies, got to love the micro fishnets, okay? Because they're small enough that they don't look scandalous, but they also, because the weave is so tight, they actually kind of provide a layer of warmth without getting too hot. But you can substitute with any of your favorite textured knit tights. They come in all patterns, whether you do polka dots, argyle, textures, thickness. Make sure you just do something that's going to be comfortable for you. But pairing your boots with a great knit tight is a nice option. And I have these fabulous leather shorts. I think I got these from Frame a little bit like a year ago or so. And I love the idea of pairing the boots with a short, because when we think about boots in cold weather, we kind of think about maybe maxi length skirts, our jeans, long trousers, and maybe knee length skirts, but you never really kind of think about shorts so much. And of course it's colder, but that's why I incorporate the tight so you wouldn't be as uncomfortable. So this is look number 1. Let me know what you think about how I style these boots and what you would do with boots like this. Comment below. Let's move on to look number 2. Okay, here's look number 2. So for this look, I'm really doing a blend of having a snazzy bottom with a really casual pant. So on the bottom, I've got these fantastic sparkly boots. Honestly, I can't remember the brand. They actually remind me of my 4th grade teacher, Miss DePero. She wore the best boots of all time. You know, my life has been all about fashion, and yes, I remember my 4th grade teacher's boots. Anyway, I'm gonna call these the Miss DePero boots, but I've got them flanked with some of my favorite athleisure joggers. I like it because it's just a really, really soft cotton. Not super heavy, but heavy enough. I can wear this all throughout the fall winter season and feel comfortable. But what I really love about it is that we've got the double stripe going down the side, and it just happens to really pick up on the sparkliness of the boot. So love that look. And going back to old school BB, I love the shirt. I've had this for years. Really comfy rib. For me, probably what I would do for warmth is I have this great gray boat neck sweatshirt that I would just throw over it, and that would look really, really good with the ensemble as well. One thing that I'll add about this particular look, this ensemble, is that the boot is, it's a little bit more higher than ankle. It's not quite calf, so it's right between. But what I did was that I tucked the bottom of my jogger sweatpants into the boot because I really, really wanted to get that full line of the boot to see that skinniness and then see the ruching on the bottom of the pant. I really like that look. Yeah, I can totally take it out and wear it over. I'll show you what that looks like, but it does take away from the silhouette. You see how those two look very different? Here, I really wanted to show as much of the length of the boot as possible. So yeah, just want to share that little tip with you too. But yeah, this is another way to style the boots, taking something that you own that's really kind of snazzy or a very, a very kind of like funky accent piece, and then just putting it with something that's like the complete opposite, really, really cash, and that's pulling the look together. The idea behind style is rocking your looks with confidence, right? As long as you love it, that's really all that you need. So let me know what you think about look number 2. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna flip the script on you a little bit. I know this video is about how to style boots for fall, but I just had to show these amazing shoes that I'm gonna actually put another pair of boots on with this outfit, but I had to show you the shoes. So I'm wearing these amazing Alexander McQueen mules. Alexander McQueen is all about the edge, the quirkiness, the craziness, and I'm like all here for it. I love this play on the steel toe cap. It's just so, so pretty. The nice heavy metal chain going across the vamp and just the beautiful post, that heel, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So I have that, and then this amazing Alexander McQueen studded purse. And of course we have the signature kind of like 4-ring set, kind of the knuckle rings, you get your hand in there, and then that chain that you just kind of have resting right against your wrist, or you can just carry it like this. So anyway, I just had to pop in and show you this ensemble. Again, another great example of taking a traditional kind of silhouette in terms of a dress and style and a piece, and flanking it with something really kind of cool and edgy. And by the way, the dress is also Alexander McQueen. Okay, so now here we are at look number 3 for real. So I've got this beautiful Alexander McQueen dress, and I've got it paired with some of my favorite pairs of boots. These are actually by Reese, very, very beautiful leather. We have just really nice paneling, and my favorite part is the zipper. It's just not a traditional kind of zip up straight, it's on a curve. I absolutely love that. So when you think about a boot like this, a lot of times you think about maybe pairing this with a pair of like skinny jeans, for example, or pairing it with like a trouser or a culotte. But you can take a shoe like this, a boot like this, and put it together with a dress, again, that maybe was considered a little bit more kind of traditional and classic, right? Just juxtapose the two and you can still have an amazing look. So that's look number 3. Let me know your thoughts on this one. And here we are for our final look, look number 4, and that is styling this particular combat boot. This is a Louis Vuitton combat boot that is really, really cool, really fun to wear. And I mean, combat boots, you can wear it with a whole lot. You can wear it with cropped jeans, you can wear it with, like a longer trouser, but I opted to wear it with this really kind of midi length dress, but the idea is flanking it with this gorgeous overcoat. So you can pull that trench vibe in, get that entire military feel just by putting this style coat on top. So we've got a maxi coat and just again, a really cool combat boot. This is great if you're gonna be doing a lot of walking, perhaps in the city, or you just wanna kind of mix things up a little bit. So we're mixing something that's a little bit kind of heavy and masculine with something that's a little bit more kind of like relaxed, classic and feminine up top. So those are the 4 different ways that you can style your boots this fall season. Let me know which one or ones are your favorite, and definitely let me know the types of boots that you have and the types of looks that you're going to be putting together for this fall and winter season. Be sure as well to make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and drop those comments below. Let me know what you love. Let me know what videos you'd like for me to record for you. This is so much fun for me to share what I know and inspire. So we're all one big happy family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.